Return to sender. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, Sagittarius. I was meditating and working with your energy before I turned on the camera here. What I'm seeing right off the bat is that, well, there is a bit of controversy sitting around you during this month of March. This is your monthly read. Top down, we're going to look at the first to the very last day of March and taking a deeper dive on members as well after that point to see where you're at in the overall year. That will be linked below in the bio box once this video is live. Now, some of you here, you may be dealing with someone who is very religious. That's just coming through. Something about religion can be especially a focus. Yeah, this is a big deal. There's something about a contract, okay, with someone who is religious. It's extremely specific, this download. It could be that someone religious wants to approach you, or maybe there's some kind of formal interaction point with someone who is... yeah, I keep hearing religious. I'm also hearing, though, consulate. It could be formal, maybe conservative. Anyhow, yeah, there's something of a bit of a controversy. Someone here is sort of associating you maybe with some even body of work that is not really painting a... I mean, or some of the Byzantine Empire, a fruitful picture of you. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest. Listen, I have a Sag moon. Okay, look at her. She's being mean to us Saggies. I'm a Sag moon. I've got a lot of Sagittarius in my chart. Okay, I'm very Sagittarian. This is everyone's message as well. It's not just people who have Sag, Sun, Venus, Mars. This is everyone's message. Everybody has Jupiter. Everybody has a ninth house. Everybody has Sagittarius somewhere in the chart. Just because you were born during Sagittarius season doesn't mean that the constellation of Sagittarius just disappeared as well when it came to maybe other planets that you have in your chart. Or let's say you were born in Leo season. Doesn't mean that suddenly Sagittarius constellation is not in the sky at that time, right? You are definitely still somehow Sagittarian. We all have, again, every energy. That's why we shouldn't really get much of a, a complex about our sun sign specifically. Anyhow, heck, you could have a sun in Leo, and it could be in the house of Sag, and you would be kind of like Sag and Leo combined with your sun. Anyways, let's get back to it. Sagittarius, I think someone here is sort of... I hear again, painting a picture of you that is not so flowery. I'm also getting, though, that someone here possibly really, really duped you. And this is now making me think of Scorpio's read for March. They're not going to be successful with whatever that sort of plan is that they had. Some of you, this person tried to lie to you. They will be caught in that lie. They will be seen. They will be observed for who they really are. Yes, they did have possibly a strange intention with you. And I do see that they have been called out, actually, in fact, already about whatever that is. Now, this person, if there is someone in particular, they, some of you, they took you for granted, Sagittarius. I don't want to have to say this, but they kind of assumed something of you that is not true. That maybe that you are not able to decipher fact from fiction. They could have been lying to you, thinking you never catch on to it. You're very wise, Sag. This person could not have been farther from understanding your truth of character as well. Some of you, this person was being secretive around you, and they were holding a very big, big secret from you. Some of you, they thought that you were very kind and sweet and gentle and generous, and that you would just kind of be there for them. Not happening, okay? Some of you totally unplugged from this person, and you really did kind of show them who you really are. Just as you saw their true character, they will now see yours. Just as you saw their true colors, you now too will show them who you really are, is how I hear it. Return this energy to sender. Is how I am receiving this download for you, is that you are in the green zone. You've moved out of this space, and now this person cannot handle this one-on-one with you. It's now, some of you, possibly even a legal situation. Some of you now have a restraining order from this person. There's something that has really become a big deal. Some of you were dealing with something just privately. If someone, God forbid, was abusive towards you in any way, now this is like other people are in on this and they're aware. Okay, they're aware of what's going on and they're definitely surrounding you. You have a lot of protection here at this time, Sagittarius. So whatever you happen to be going through, don't make it an issue that it isn't. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Because that's not an issue for you, you know, especially if it's a matter of giving someone their karma. This person was not a good person. I'm hearing that. And they showed you that. Hence, again, hell. Yeah. There, some of you, I don't know for everybody. Okay, but there's something really that was not appropriate. Wow, look at all these pinks. I'm seeing all these cards that have pink on them. Like a rosy, sort of peachy pink, which is just really beautiful. It's that rose quartz energy, that heart chakra energy. Some of you, you've dismissed someone and they won't be able to come back into your life. Some of you, these are your guides having a major sort of constriction between you and them, you and this person meaning, and they don't want you guys to interact anymore is what I'm hearing as well. They want separation. They want distance. Okay. I just keep hearing protection for you. Protection, and more of that protection. Some of you were asking for that. You were wanting that. You were maybe praying for that. And Spirit heard you loud and clear. Okay? You are definitely going to be liking what you see as well. It could be that, your karma generally changes and it's like where people were giving you a hard time about this or that. Another pink card coming in for you. This one is Jade and Pink Lotus. Sink into silence. Spirit is saying you can release the thought about the space any longer as well. So it sounds like now something has been offhanded to someone. Those are no longer your responsibilities kind of vibes. You're not going to have to worry about someone here. I keep hearing it. Maybe you felt responsible for this drama or however what was going down. Not anymore. This is not your domain. Someone will regret this, okay? Heavily, though, when they realize, I'm hearing alpha. Some of you, they could have been trying to bully you, and it just totally took them out of the game altogether with you. It was really not the move they would have made, knowing what it would lead to. So they are a bit deluded, and I think that you are, again, I'll say it in the green zone. So there's something here that you're going to supersede this conversation. You're going to receive accolades. Some of you, this is a competitor to you. They were thinking that they would have won something by framing you. Absolutely not. This person here and you have a very important conversation as well together, but that will not take place. Okay, so how do we say this? You're not going to have to deal with this. Do you see this card with the crown? Now, this has landed at your apex of your spread. I've pulled a pyramid read for you. This is huge. You are honored and desired, very much so, and you're going to feel that. If you were feeling disgraced in the past, Sagittarius, which is not hard. Sagittarius, you're ruled by Jupiter. People see your Jupiter. And they want, especially selfish people. Okay, yeah, I'll take. Yeah, where you got something free, something like that. Nothing in life is free, and your guides have been watching you. And they've watched how it is that you extended yourself to this person, and they didn't like the way this person was just taken from you and just being very selfish with you. So what I see now is that you have reciprocity coming. This is justice. I haven't even pulled the tarot yet. You have a moment of redemption. I'm hearing a year of redemption. You've been through it, Sagittarius. I remember. Listen, I know your reads. I know your reads very well. In the last few years now, I've kept my eye on your reads. I'm again Sagittarius mood, right? You've been through it. You had a lot of haters, Sagittarius. People who can't do what you do, and they choose to just hate on you. All right, and so that's the name of the game. Sometimes when we are winning, we're winning at life. We're winning at this life, not because it's something sort of objective. It's what we create our life as, and people are jealous of you. You need to know. You guys, do we see this? Justice? I'm pulling that right on the... We did not say it, did we? We said it. Okay, you're not going to tell me, you're not going to gaslight me, Sagittarius, and say that I didn't say that now. Okay, listen. You have justice on the crown. We said justice. You're having redemption. This is your season. You have understood something about the way that you work yourself. And it's possibly been... Oh, the Magician. Wow. I'd love to know more of your story, because who you are, and because this is not what we see very often. in this collective. You're very strong, Sagittarius. You have the Magician with the Queen of Swords. You're unrivaled, unmatched, absolutely, in matters and affairs of, if you're a reader, the Akashic. You have access points. You have keys. You have doors that you haven't even opened yet. Nowhere close to those portals yet. There's so much more that you have earned here as well, that you take your time with, that you honor, because it is sacred. And you know yourself, Sagittarius. You know who you really are. And you know that you deserve more than what you've been given. I think you feel it. Like on some planes, Sagittarius, you know, I am not going to be here anymore. This froggy sort of situation, I hear like, no, there's no reason why I should be sustaining this situation. Why would I be just maintaining in my life? Why am I not feeling like I am no longer responsible to keep vows on behalf of not only my own, but those that others have trouble keeping their word with? You're about to really inadvertently prove that you are not someone to be taken advantage of and to be messed with. Okay? Seven of Swords. You don't do someone else's dirty dishes. You do not do somebody else's dirty laundry. You are not selfish, though. But you know who not only has dirty laundry, but is dirty. No matter how many times you try to make peace with this person, aka narcs, aka gaslighters, aka people who don't have the intention to grow and to ascend. There is a difference. There is. We all have tests in life, right? I mean, there's no such thing as, I'm going to forever take the SAT like a million times until no. There's a period of time. This person took their many tests under your supervision. I'll say it like that. You maybe in some ways felt like you were in a position in which they were superior to you. They could be a boss, but that's the test. They never did own their own life story and mission, so there's nothing for them to tell you. We have something here of also surprise. I feel you are going to shake an industry up, Sag. You're going to prove that it doesn't have to be done the way that it needs to be done. Okay? You're living for change. The Ten of Pentacles absolutely mirroring the Queen of Pentacles. You are, some of you, in a tier, literally, financially, in an industry, given your demographics, you're just an anomaly. You're very, very rare to come by. And I don't know, maybe it's your gender, maybe it's your religion, maybe it's your situation, whatever it is, guys, you're just not someone we see. And I feel like Spirit says, but we watch your progress and we see a lot more where that's coming from. So where it's coming to, a point of as well, and it could be controversial, but you're built for this, Sag. You are strong enough. Those who are bullied the most, who are challenged the most, someone wouldn't pickpocket someone they know doesn't have anything in those pockets, right? I mean, you obviously have what it takes. And that's why these people are trying to take it from you. Remember that. So with the Amber and Dawn Redwood leading you out of March, there's someone here who wants to be let into now what you have administered as your own potential to your higher mind, in which you would tell yourself, I'm ready now. And that's where you admit yourself and re-perceive your story. You say, I am totally about this new beginning. I am completely worthy. I am completely deserving of this change. Because also I make it. I'm seeing a slice of watermelon here. Someone is not a friend to you, Sagittarius. They haven't been. Behind the scenes. But with this moment of your uprising, I see like a ticker, like a red tick that you place. I don't know if it's in golf or something. I just see it. It looks like a nail, but it's like red and it's plastic. This uprising of yours is managing the false expectations that others have had of you over the years. Those who have cast upon you and projected upon you what is not of you, but is of their own. Direction, we'll say confusion of the higher self and the higher mind and the ego of themselves. You are managing their choice in such a way where they want to change it, where they don't long to see you fail anymore. Because now, as Sagittarius, they realize that they depend on your strength. You are their guide. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Okay, is the message here. And, you know, some people really were thinking that things would be so very different. I mean, the song, as it was, Harry Styles, as it is today. Boy, are they wrong. But who you would not become. So maybe these people treated you a certain way. They were thinking that you would have given up your Jupiter. Never. And you are so protected. Someone who is to be given a wealth of such light. Jupiter is fire. Jupiter is a benevolent energy planet. And it's not, it's not about a lack of any other planetary energy. Hence, earlier in this reading, we mentioned everyone has every sign. But to have this degree of such power and passion in your possession, Sagittarius, you are protected in remembering the true essence of why. Why is it that you have this capacity to be in alignment with such degree of potent, positive outlook? You're one of the few people on this planet who can raise the collective vibration with only perspective. Sagittarius, you are the hope for so many people here. It's reminding me of your February reading. It was very emotional. The title read, "Do you realize how much this person loves you?" I would give it another look. I would go watch that read again if you do feel guided, because there could be some messages that still have to tire out. Your guides still maybe have a few downloads for you there that you have yet to sort of pick up. Okay, is what I get. But Sag, you are protected as an angel on this planet to hold the light in this way with such fervent love for your cause is to build the network of allies who want you return to sender. in cosmic order. And they'll do whatever it takes, Sagittarius, to reacquaint you with that recalling of why you have all of your potential in your own hand. Why it is that you are unlike so many others on this planet, Sag. I'm hearing a song, nothing compares to you. I think that's how it goes. I'm hearing Adam. I'm hearing Ava, ABA, ABA. And I'm seeing a big capital A, kind of looking like a baseball A. This logo of an A for the baseball cap. Return it to sender in the heart chakra. Dental side body. Yeah. There's something here that your guides reel you in by, which is consciousness based. The fights you fought to live a life that you're proud of, Sagittarius. Spirit wants to somehow make up for what should have ever tainted your love for life. And so you, Sagittarius, are about to experience the height, the absolute ceremonial grade activation. Sagittarius, you are returned to centered on the right side of the body, going to be crowned. As creator, you depict the very essence, as spirit deems it, of one who knows why they create and through the yin and yang of that depiction of life's return to sender, most dense dichotomy, you remain holding fast to not your fear of falling when you fly above the experience that you think you know. But you let go of also what you may believe and expect to come of such a dance of the essence of spirit. Sagittarius, you've been so humble. I see a moon here. You have allowed spirit to just simply move through you. The grace of God or whoever you deem to be involved in how we orchestrate our reality from the vantage point of an ego. you have watched this world lose touch with your truth, and that's okay. And it never became ever so important that you would fulfill the meaning of life that you don't recall from higher vantage points of love to have assigned yourself. You, Sagittarius, you are a tribute to consciousness. And spirit feels that it's time to no longer hold from you a life that you can resonate as in equal measure. Spirit feels that they owe you. Spirit has gifts coming for you, Sagittarius. There are features that will become of your life that fear could never achieve. The path to reaching more readily. And I think that Sagittarius, you feel in some way that this is yours. That you, on a higher plane, choose love always. That love is not your answer, but it is your cause of being. And you don't play a game when it comes to that. You don't argue with the past, knowing that your protection and your guidedness is what determines your path forward. I keep hearing that song As It Was, Harry Styles. So maybe there's a message in that song. I don't listen to it that often. I have to go back. I don't really remember the lyrics even, but yeah, that could definitely be a message for somebody here. You're first for something, Sag. I see that you have been selected. Yeah, absolutely. Chosen for a very important leadership position. Return to sender. And it's the fear that you dislodge that is imprinted in the psyche of Gaia that does not pain you, that you know, your Jupiter is so strong. It's stronger than any planetary energy in your birth chart. That's what I hear. So if this is your read, you're probably heavily Jupiterian. Probably a stellium. Okay. I'm seeing a garden here. I see a lot of growth in the garden, a lot of green, brush, lush energies. Everything's energy. And I feel like you know that you have deleted those paths that take you distances towards the way that we used to live. You don't live to survive, again, to maintain, Sagittarius. You're here to thrive, to be brave in knowing we all truly can ascend. It's karma that takes us there. It's the karma we choose to confront. That's where we choose the higher version of our 2.0 self. And you are an example of that. So what you've done in this collective, what you have mastered and manifest to this point, is a very strong example that will lead others, that will coach their insight and their faith in what is possible. You've defied odds, and whatever was holding you, was opposing you as a force of will that was counteracting your own natural inherent code and consciousness, you have closed tabs on. You have deviated your attention from and shifted consciousness in result of the changes you've made on a personal, intracellular level, Sagittarius, have made a difference. I'm hearing you're winning. So there are things that I'm saying laundry here, that makes me think of something that you're trying to keep up with. Like, I think that you are ahead of your curve here with something very key. It's something that you probably don't see, but you feel more than you see. There is a sensation of leaving what has been behind you. And that, in essence, is Jupiter. When we think of Jupiter itself, we take one point of reference and we expand from there. Whereas one can see constriction, with Jupiter, we see exaltation. There is a height that your faith has reached in this universe. I see a pyramid here that you are one with now, and that's all that you need to begin again. Your measure of love is not of this world. Yeah, I do see something. Sagittarius, we'll get more into this, okay, in your extended, cleared in the crown chakra. I'm a channeler, by the way, and we are obviously doing Reiki as well with your spirit team. If they want to deliver a message to you of acknowledgement, more than anything, where you have already arrived, they wish to consecrate those degrees of success that are now yours, that you can feel, touch, taste, and sense. You've passed the test, Sagittarius. You've taken the theory of life and put it into practice in such a way where you have heralded all odds to work towards your favor, Sag. You've shifted consciousness. Return to sender. People can try to emulate your crown. There is nothing that can be done to receive access to the knowledge, to the blessings that have become yours, where you have accepted fully and entirely your honest source. Essence. You're not of this world, I repeat, Sagittarius. And nothing in this world can supersede frequency. For we are a mere showcasing of the art painted by the hands of spirit. With your blessing. Clear it on the back. You do so much for Earth. Spirit wants you to know that, you know, you're a legend. This is beyond past life. It's not a Gaia thing, this. We're talking here. Clear it on the right side of the body. You come from a nominative structure of consciousness being that is formless, that is out of form, that has not trusted yet this space and time continuum to the point where it would realize itself to be observed. I'm hearing Poth, P-O-T-H, Poth. Sounds almost like possibly, but with a T-H. You've been incubating your freedom to assess how more of Earth could appreciate your guidance. And this is a galactic message for somebody here. Okay, this is definitely where you decide that Earth has mirrored you and can handle embracing your full capacity. Sagittarius, your galactic spirit tribe, you know, you guys, I hear again your first, and I feel this activation to the crown chakra on the left hand. You are, return the energy. You're a royal bloodline, Sagittarius. I don't mean on just, it's not an earth thing again. This is a story that is told so faint. Not a single governing galactic, shape-shifting even, species, I'll say it in this way, even though it's a weird word. I'm saying white cargo pants or like white overalls like that you paint with could or does. I'm hearing something about helium, the healing that you do, that you can do. And so I'll say it in this way. What we see of you, Sagittarius, on this planet in this present day is but a fraction of what you walk on this earth ever to still see, as earth could communicate with you that it has the desire to harmonize to your vibration. Sagittarius, you are an instrument we haven't seen yet. You are a meter for life. You, your gifts, your talents, this Gaia at this time has been in a space of indecision towards how ready it really was. This collective to release the footprint and speak more from a soul print. And you are a tempo that one may talk about, but the key is learning to walk with your vibration. As a practice, return it in the throat chakra, return in the sacral. Can Gaia honor your template in the context of space? Or is time still yet tethered to the talk, forgoing the walk? I see you are determined, and I know why you're here on this planet now. There is a direction that only you can follow. This message is meant to be abstract, by the way, because it's not everybody's dialect of choice yet. We would hope, Sagittarius, that more more species in space would see you. Not with fear, but with faith and trust that you don't fall, that you fly. If those who cross paths with your divine lighthouse messages, I hear it in this way, could recall their faith in place of their fear. Your position on this planet of 3D Gaia, Earth, would then be considered one entirely of faith. This is where, when you, Sagittarius, give your light the chance to be known, you remind others that their fears are incongruent with their own potential. Sag, you are trailblazing, a pioneer of this dream, and the color that you dream in and with is unimaginable even to you, because the world yet doesn't deserve to see your spectrum yet of potential until decisions to finalize the past have been made. And this is where history meets your conversation with zero. Do you, Sagittarius, know returned that your door is key? And the things you create in this life are the people you see, moved by the choices you make to leave this matrix behind. May the power be with you, Sagittarius.